Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Leah Toshia. In today's video, we're gonna be trying out the Mented foundation stick. So if you're not familiar with Mented, or if you've heard of them, you've probably heard about their lipsticks. So Mented is a company that was started by two women of color, Amanda E. Johnson and KJ Miller. They started the company because they found that for themselves and for their friends, it was really difficult to find lipsticks for women of color with the correct undertones that complemented their skin tones and their different shades. And so they decided to create their own, and that's how their company began. So they got really popular with just their lipsticks, but then as the company grew, they did come out with more makeup products. So they have foundations, eyeshadow, setting powder, some brushes, lip liners, you know, all the makeup things. But when I saw that they came out with skin products and foundations for women of color, I was really excited because as a woman of color, it is really hard to find foundation shades or just shades in general with any makeup that matches or complements my skin tone. So yeah, I definitely had to get this so that I can try it out. I did also get some of their other products. I got an eyeshadow palette, 2 lip liners, and 3 lipsticks. So I'm gonna be using those for this video as well. But since the focus is gonna be on the foundation, how it applies, how it looks, and how it wears throughout the day, I am going to use like the eyeshadow palette and stuff off camera. But yeah, I'm excited. So let's get started. Before we jump in though, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, follow your girl on Instagram, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyeshadow off camera, and I did use the Mented eyeshadow palette. I wanna say that this is the only eyeshadow palette that they have. It's called the Everyday Eyeshadow Palette, and this is what it looks like. So it just has like your neutrals, like your basic neutrals, but honestly, all I really ever do for eyeshadow is neutrals. Like that's my go-to if I even do eyeshadow. So this was the perfect palette for me, but I really liked the eyeshadows. There is quite a bit of kickback in the pan when you're using it, but they apply really well. They're extremely pigmented. They blend out beautifully. So really liked this. And so now let's move into the face and the star of this video, the foundation stick. So they have 16 shades total. And if you go online, you can take a quiz to figure out what shade you should order. So I did take that quiz. I will put it up on the screen here, but it just asks a few questions. It's like a 60-second quiz, and then it will show you what shade you should get. So after taking the quiz, out of the 16 shades, it said that the shade that best suited me was T20. So that is what I ordered. And this is what it looks like outside of the packaging, but this is what my shade looks like. Ooh, I'm kind of scared. It looks kind of dark. Okay, so if you saw my other foundation review video with the Il Makiage, where you also take a quiz online, that shade was too dark. And I'm a little bit scared. This looks really dark. I don't know if you can tell on camera. I don't know. So it's difficult for me, even when taking these quizzes online, my perception of what color I am is like way off from what color I actually am. But this does look really dark. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. Oh, I left my beauty blender upstairs. Let me go grab that really quick because I wanna do one side of my face blending it out with a beauty blender, and then one side of my face blending it out with a brush. Okay, I have my beauty blender and my brush. This is the Real Techniques beauty blender. It is damp. And then this is the brush I use if I do use a brush for foundation. It is the It Cosmetics Buffing Foundation Brush. But let's just get started. I'm curious, I'm scared. I really think this is gonna be really dark, and that would really suck. Oh God. You guys. There's absolutely no way that I could make this work. Is this for real? Okay, you know what? Let's just see how it blends out. I don't know what to do. First of all, it blended really nicely, but it blends pretty sheer. You know what? I should pull that up really quick. Hang on. Let me pull up what this foundation claims to be as far as coverage. Am I even a YouTuber? I suck. I should have done this before I even got into the product. Okay, so this foundation says it is ultra hydrating, lightweight and buildable, and it gives you a natural finish. Okay, and then it is also vegan, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, and cruelty free. So basically lightweight, hydrating, and buildable. So it doesn't claim to be like full coverage or anything, just buildable. And I will say after those little stripes and blending it out, I'll say it's very lightweight. We'll see about hydrating. And then it is very, very sheer. So we'll have to see if it's buildable. Let me just go ahead and do this half of my face with the brush, even though I am deathly afraid of this color. Like, this is so orange that it could be a color corrector. I mean, not to knock the foundation color, but I know a lot of brown girls, and I don't know a single brown girl that is orange. It does blend out nice though and feels good. We're definitely gonna have to bring this down the neck because I'm gonna be two different colors. I am like Donald Trump orange right now, like Cheeto. Oh my God. I'm just, I will say it does blend out less orange, or that's how it appears in my mirror. I do not blame Mented for this whatsoever. I blame myself for my quiz answers because, honey. Okay, well, okay. Once it's blended out, I feel like I'll be able to make this work with my highlighter, not my highlighter, my concealer, which is obviously lighter. It'll lighten it up and like maybe help the color a bit. Oh my God, let me bring this down. Let me bring this down. I wonder if y'all can tell. Okay, and let's just go ahead and do the other side with the Beauty Blender. Guys, I like can't even. I did not know that this video was gonna go left like this. I really thought I was about to have a bomb ass video. Okay, weird though, so it goes on extremely orange, bright ass orange. When you blend it out, it does start to look a bit more brown versus orange, but still very warm toned. Oh my God, I feel like, I was about to say something really shady. I'm gonna say it anyway. I feel like those white girls whose bodies are orange and dark AF, and then their faces are white, and then their foundation shade is just straight up the same color as mine. That's how I feel right now. It is so, okay, no. Now that I have the whole face on and I'm looking, if you see me looking up in my viewfinder, it's because like I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Okay, so let's talk about the Beauty Blender versus the brush with this foundation. Honestly, they both work really well. It kind of feels the same. Like one side doesn't feel thicker, heavier, or cakier than the other side. I'm just trying to get past the color. Watch it like not even look bad on camera and you guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, not a huge difference between the different tools. I will say it is buildable because I do have an acne scar here, and the first layer that I did, it was basically sheer, and then when I added more, it did cover it better. I would add more to my chin because I do have most of my acne scars on my chin. However, I'm afraid to add more because it's gonna be more orange, so I don't really wanna do that. I don't want a darker orange than I already have. But yeah, so far so good. It feels really lightweight. It honestly, more than any other foundation I've ever worn, this is the most lightweight product, full face product that I've probably ever put on my face. Super lightweight. I will go ahead and give it hydrating because I am extremely oily, but recently due to like the products I've been using that are more acne based and a little bit more drying, I have been quite dry right here. Like if you touch it right here, you can feel how dry my skin is right there. And I feel like you can't tell with this foundation that I have dryness or dry patches right there. So it does feel hydrating and look hydrating. It's not making any dry patches more apparent. So far so good. We obviously want to know how it's gonna wear throughout the day. I am gonna wear this the entire day and then come back and give you guys an update. But furthermore, I do like to see how my normal everyday products, cream contour, powders, concealers and stuff wear over the foundation. Let's see how they apply over this foundation, and then we will come back and chat.
Living in a sequence, trying not to see it. Need some bliss in the turbulence. I'm praying on the weekdays, drowning in the weekends. All the shallow friends are mine. I got that champagne dripping from inside my spine. No credit cards to buy my time. You know I never listen. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat. Rhythm makes me complete. Strip me down to my bare bones. Too long, phasing down the concrete. Moving like we're machines. Strip me down to my bare bones. Haven't had a pause yet, maxing out my mistakes. All my dreams might be made of gold. Dizzy on a Sunday, knocked out on the Mondays. All the shallow friends are mine.
Okay, so my face is pretty much done. I got some mascara on my freaking nose, so I'm gonna wait for that to dry so I can just pick it off. The face is beat, and my normal products, which I showed you guys, went on like magic over this foundation. And I kid you not, this is the most lightweight foundation I think I've ever put on my skin before. It feels like there's nothing on my face at all. It's wild. So honestly, so far, I'm obsessed with this product. Blended out well, it's buildable like it said, it's not drying. The real tea is just gonna see how it wears throughout the day. I will say, I do get oily all the time. It does not matter what I do to prevent it. I could put on a primer, which by the way, I did not put on a primer before this because I do not use a primer like ever. I've mentioned this a million times. I cannot find one that actually does anything or works, so I just don't use one. But yeah, I always get oily regardless of a primer, regardless of whether I bake, regardless of what products, what concealers, what powders I use. It does not matter. I will get oily in the T-zone. It's just a matter of how oily will I get. So we're gonna test that out. But since we're done with the face, I did want to show you guys the lip products just because Mented is so well known for their lip products. So I got two lip liners, and the shades I got are Dope and Night. And then for the lipsticks, they do have matte and semi-matte, but I think I got the matte. Yeah, I got the matte ones. I just love a matte lipstick. And the three shades I got are Brown Bear, Dark Night, and Brand Nude. Not brand new, but like brand nude. Cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. Oh, these are buttery, baby. I should have done a bigger swatch, but it's lip liner. I don't want to waste the whole product, you know what I mean? But if you can see, this darker one underneath is Night, and then the one on top is Dope. Okay, so this one is Brand Nude. I really like the way that looks. It's more of a cool toned and it's not too dark. This might be more of like an everyday lip for me. Okay, so this is Dark Night. This one right here. And then the last one is Brown Bear. Okay, so this is, again, Brand Nude. This is Dark Night, this middle one. And then the one down here, these two are both the same, is Brown Bear. So we're gonna go in with the lip liner in Night. That's so pretty. Okay, well they feel really nice and the color is really pretty. Okay, lipstick, they're all pretty, but I'm kind of leaning towards the lightest one, which is Brand Nude. So let's see how that one looks with this lip liner. Wow, I really like that. That is so pretty. I love it. And honestly, these lips feel really good. For being a matte lipstick, it's very moisturizing. It feels like chapstick, to be honest. Damn, the face looks good. The face looks good with these products, okay? So just really quick to recap, I loved all of the Mented products so far. As you saw, the lip products worked really well. They look really good. I really enjoyed the eyeshadow palette. And for our main focus, the stick foundation, so far, I really, really like it. But yeah, it's about noon now. So maybe in like 7 or 8 hours, I will come back and show you guys how it looks and let you guys know my final thoughts. So if you wanna see how this foundation lasts throughout the day, then just keep watching. Okay, so today has been a real struggle, but it's like 7:30 right now and I wanna make sure to film this before the sun goes down so that I still have natural lighting so you guys can see the foundation. So let's talk about the foundation really quick. This is the exact face that I left you guys with on camera. I have not touched up the lip liner, the lipstick, which that's great, but that's not the point of this video. I have not touched up my face not once. I didn't dab it with my hand. Like usually if you're an oily girl, you understand, you be dabbing your face with your hand or touching up with powder, or if you take like a piece of tissue and just like press it on your face to get the oils off. I usually have to do that, but I did not do that one time. And look at this. I am a little bit oily in the T-zone, which I expected, but this is the most not oily I've ever been after 7 hours of wearing a foundation and not touching up one time. That's crazy to me. So I am so impressed. Like, look at this. I'm so impressed. Usually by the end of the day, whatever products are on my face are now floating on top of a surface of just straight oil. So this is really impressive to me. I think this is gonna be my new go-to, and I'm gonna go ahead and go online and order another shade. Obviously, take the quiz better than I did. I'm just so bad at understanding where I lie on the shades. But I will say after doing everything, like it doesn't look too crazy on my skin. What do y'all think? Comment below, let me know what you think about the shade and if you've tried this foundation before. But if you haven't, 10 out of 10 recommend. Not only did it keep me matte throughout the day without being like drying, it's also extremely lightweight, which I mentioned before. It's just so lightweight. It hasn't felt like I have any makeup on today. The most like makeup feeling I have is these lashes. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I'm so glad that I finally tried Mented makeup. But yeah, if you guys know of any other like indie makeup brands or more Black owned or Hispanic owned, Asian owned makeup brands that you want me to try, please comment them down below. I would be happy to. Even if it's not foundation, just let me know, girl. I will try it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you try out this foundation. If you do, let me know. DM me on Instagram. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history.